Although it was really nice that I have done 2 game masters and 2 cameramen, because it has been so much easier just to not have to worry about the stupid login thing, you know, which one is needs a refresh and timed out and all right. DC of 3, you say?
Yes, I am a merc, but I'm a merc with low expectations.
Whew, that 4 was really close.
I pick up the gun again, I do some more gun tricks, and then I will holster it for him. I'm in.
Oh, there you go.
So, introductions. Well, I mean, who's the boss here? Let's start there. Who said? You said I need approval from somebody.
Hey, Stylist!
Do I fit the bill?
No, you passed my background.
What are you yelling about, Ignan?
Well, your
This
friends
cat-
here.
This cat wants to join us.
Oh, whoa,
He's
whoa,
pretty
whoa, whoa,
cool.
whoa! You invited me.
What
He said
about
he wants
this
to come
one?
with.
Nah. He's
So
trouble.
only if you want him to be you after Silas some more.
You're
It's
probably
everybody's
right.
choice, but he'll backstab you the first chance he gets a bigger offer.
And
you
wouldn't you too?
I made my deal.
I'm going
You
to
clearly see no weapons on my hips. I'm more honorable than him. You'll come to see that.
I've enjoyed his company.
He's courageous enough to stand up and fight a devil by himself. I've got no problem with him joining.
No.
All right, Halo, what do you say?
You're more than welcome to join us.
Huzzah! So what's everybody do?
will-
What's your names?
I will tell you this. When we get back to the guild, if Balthazar doesn't let you in, you'll have to sleep outside in a tent with Bones.
Balthazar, eh?
Yeah,
Bones
but
seems
he's
like
got
a
no
nice-
problem.
But Bones here, I mean, Sam, whatever we're gonna decide, whatever, I don't know. I gotta think of something for you. Anyhows, I'm sure he's got some nice digs. I mean, I've just been sleeping behind the crates.
Maybe we could get you a proper bed, maybe a proper bath, food.
You saying I stink or something?
No, they're just relaxing.
Right. So, you,
Why
Halo,
does it-
what do you do? What's your story? What's your shtick?
My stick, as you
Um,
say.
Yeah. Why are you the golden voice of all golden voices, as Marla says? Used to be in a boy band or something?
First off, I have no idea what the fuck that devil is talking about.
So you do curse. All right, that's a good start.
We don't. I guess the word would be estranged.
Hmm.
We don't see
Somebody's
eye
coming.
to eye.
Crazy Joe, what are you doing here, guy? You want a drink?
I could go for some more.
Hey, Marla, we got another customer.
You're working here now?
She treated me like her child. It's only fair.
This one needs to pay before I serve him.
Mm.
You hear that, sir? You need money. Oh.
The worst rogue ever.
Do
Do I get advantage because he's crazy?
Do you have a piece of gold I can borrow for drinks?
Yeah, I can give you a go for a drink.
Wonderful. I'll gladly pay you back when I get paid. I'm waiting on a big payment from a settlement.
Oh yeah, what kind of settlement is that?
A town.
A town. Very, very precise and to the point. A lot of details in that answer, Joe.
God, that's good stuff right there. Marlo always has the best booze in town.
All right. He's getting all over my fur. I am gonna take a step back. No. You stay there.
You a mercenary, aren't you?
Yeah. Why you got a contract?
Yeah, I need you to go get me something. I'll pay you when you get back.
You need me to go get what? And you couldn't even pay for your drink.
Yeah, but when I sell this eye thing, I'll be able to pay everything.
All right. Maybe I'll take your contract. Tell me all you have about this eye thing.
It's magic.
Okay, all right. I get a magical eye. Not a lot of details, Joe. I need more details.
It's looks like an eye. And
that's in the description. Magic eye. I would assume it looks like an eye.
And then you've seen it, haven't you? The stone of rainbows.
We saw rainbows before.
I used to have a snake woman myself. And then she was taken from me. Now I look for another to spend the cold desert nights with. Anyway. Sleight of hand?
Yeah. I mean, unless I get advantage because he's talking to Silas.
4.
Just stealing whatever he's got.
You reach into his pocket and you pull out a parchment of paper.
I'm gonna stuff it in my one of my little waist, my utility belt.
Okay. I can hear her whispers.
Should I hit this one with a cup too, Marla?
Oh, he's harmless. Just an old drunk that hangs out around here.
I got an idea. Hey, Joe, I got some hash for you. On the house.
I don't touch that stuff.
Oh, come on. One hit, one more ain't gonna hurt you.
The devils of the world again.
Come on, man. Just a little bit.
I would rather spend Avernus in times.
Come on, bud. Just a little bit.
Oh, wait. You are supposed to be going to get this eye for me, aren't you?
Yeah, we took the contract. You said you were going to pay me a bazillion gold as long as I brought you back this eye that looks like an eye that has magic.
Right,
That's all the
yes.
details you told me.
I have a map to where it's at. Where did I put it? Oh, shit. I'll be back.
Okay.
I've seen those naked snake women, and they're
Wow.
gorgeous anyway.
Naked snake women. I'm with that. But I think this is the map he was talking about, maybe? I don't know. When I pull out the parchment. I told you I was the best merc this side of town.
Good, maybe, but
You
I'm still
Mr. Brood.
been the watcher.
What's that smell on you?
What smell? The hash?
No. Something feral?
I haven't a clue.
All right. So you're Halo. You're Grumpy for now. You can be I guess when you're like this, I'll call you Mr. Elliot. And then when you're Bones Man, I'll call you Ghost Rider. And what about you, my friend?
It's
Yes, Sildon.
you know what he was talking about the rainbow?
I've got no clue.
Well, look at this map. There's a rainbow right here, no?
Is there a rainbow on the map? I don't have the map. You tell me.
I don't the DM.
If
if he drew it, there's a rainbow. So I mean, I don't.
If you open up your journal with J and you go to map.
Okay. I have
Tyrandel.
Yeah.
That's all I have.
That's all I have as well.
Click Tyrandil and the map will come up.
Yes, that I have. Mm-hmm. Is that Oasis? No. It's an exclamation point over here. Monster defeated. Going home.
This giant crater here?
Oh, wait, hang on. There we go. No, it didn't work.
Oh.
Hidden. Oh, there we go. There, now it should show up.
Oh. The Gray Mountains. It says something over here by, I believe it says Gray Mountains. There's a crater.
There.
Yeah. Abandoned temple. There's a temple just inside of these mountains, just outside of town. I mean, it's a lead.
Yep. Doesn't match up with what the mayor was saying.
So.
And when shall we go to this temple?
You want to rest up and hit it in the morning, or you want to do a night patrol? So let me get this straight. One more time here. We got Halo, Grumpy, Mr. Elliot, and we'll call you Grim.
Well, we should probably be prepared before we set off. But what time is it, Charlie?
It's so with the ride from the guild hall and everything, it's approaching evening time here. I didn't imagine that you guys would go to the temple tonight. I mean, you could ride out in the dark if you wanted to, but we will definitely be ending the episode before you get into the temple.
Well,
That works. I'd like to hit the merchant before we left
We-
anyway.
Yeah.
we still have some other things to do in town before we go to the temple. We have some
Right.
other things we have to gather. We were asked about a saw and some cloth, so
I'm back
Welcome back.
from the party.
You got any advice for us, Marla? We've been dealing with this, and we're kind of still relatively fresh.
Would I know about the side quests now, Jolly? Like, well, I mean, I guess I do. I know that I break the
You
fourth
know
wall,
about you at this point you are part of the party, so you are all of the side missions have been explained to you.
Perfect. Plus, I could just read it through my journal.
Yes. And you now have access to the main story as well.
Marla, where can we find a saw? A saw.
Probably try at the pawn. Anything you need, equipment-wise, would probably be with Luther.
Oh, good old Luther. See if he wants to see me today.
As far as provisions
went-
go, yeah. She'll put a sack on the table. I'll send you with some food. It's the least I can do for you defending the tavern today.
Oh, thanks, sweetheart.
Ah,
Much appreciated.
yes, much appreciated. Marla, can you tell me about that gentleman that was just in here?
Bones is moving Slate outside into this, like, straw area.
Yeah, it's good. That's where he sleeps anyway.
The mayor?
No, the one that just left. Sylvan bought him a drink?
Slade?
I think he's talking about Crazy Joe.
Yes,
Oh,
that's it.
Crazy Joe. He's just a town drunk. He's always in here rambling on about all sorts of manners of this, that, or the other. I don't know.
Yeah, he had a map that matched up with their story, and then and I guess the mayor's.
Who knows where he got that from?
True.
You'd probably be better off going and talking to the mayor. As much as I don't like the idea of spending any more time with him, but just to make sure you're going in the right direction and whatnot. Match it up with whatever research he does have. He's the only one around here with enough money and pool to actually have any kind of real knowledge about whatever it is you're going out there for.
You talking about the mayor?
Mm-hmm.
That means I gotta see Mr. Hammer again.
There's worse things than Hammer.
Yeah.
Such as?
Pickaxe, screwdriver. It's all crazy stuff. It's all farmers' tools, carpentry stuff. Everybody's got a shtick. Hey. Mr. Elliot.
What do we call you?
Thorn will do.
All right, kitty cat, let's go.
We're gonna get along great. I'm gonna look down at Slade and just yeah.
You have yourself a good night, Marla.
Oh, I'm sure the regulars will be pouring in here any moment now.
I guess I'm gonna go see about what the mayor actually has. If you want to come with, but if you got something else,
I'll be there shortly.
You have the gold, Silden. Why don't you go in the pawn shop and see if we can get some of the stuff for Krega and the stuff for the guild members. Me and Silas can take our time going and dealing with the mayor.
very well. Makes enough sense.
Oh dear God. You're gonna leave me with Bob? Alright, fuck it, let's go.
He has the money.
I don't want to see the hammer, so you guys go.
And I sure as hell I'm not going back there.
Yeah, he looked like he knew you.
I'm sure he did.
The guy's ancient. Just you and me then, grumpy boy.
Nah, I'm not grumpy.
It's exactly what a grumpy person would say. Luffy, what's going on, friend? How are ya?
Fucking loudmouth. It's Luther.
Where, Luffy?
What do you want? And
Looking
do you
for a
have
saw.
money to pay for it?
Oh, we always have money.
You don't always have money to pay for it.
But you know I'm good for it. I'm the best merc in the area.
Just because you're good for it doesn't mean that you're actually good for it.
Well, we'll just find out. Depends on the price, I suppose. What, you got any saws?
Yeah, I saw you walk out of here with your hands full and no money in my pockets.
I didn't rob you. Sure you weren't thinking of Slade?
At least he pays his debts.
Yeah. Yeah. So, about that saw.
Here. Got a fine tooth and a rough tooth. What do you want?
Grumpy, I don't want to. Could you pick me up so I can see which one's what?
Yeah, someone will pick up.
Oh, Christ.
It's not my fault your damn count is so high. Because I'm
Well,
just going to scurry up his back. Not that I'm like big, I'm like halfling size, so it's like, you know. Well, I don't, you know which one you need. I just brought you to where I knew I could find one.
We'll take one of both. Krager will be happy with having two of them at least.
5 gold each.
All right, and you got any blue cloth?
I got a whole ream. How much you want?
How much are you paying for? How much are you charging for this?
For the ream?
Yeah.
100 for the ream.
How about we pay 100 for the ream and the 2 saws?
Whoa. Don't get too hasty. Don't get too hasty. What other wares do you have? Anything fun? See, I told you we were good for it, Luffy. Come on, what you got?
I still haven't seen any gold. I'll sell you the cloth and these saws for 100. Let's see
You're
it.
basically getting the sword.
Gold.
So you're getting the swords for free, Grump. Give it to him.
It's kind of like, I was getting to it. You give me a chance. Gotta count it out. I ain't just gonna flat down a random amount of coins on the table for him.
Nah, this guy, I like him. To the point, precise. We're not giving you an extra gold.
Whatever.
Just call it
Yeah, whatever.
What else can I help you with?
Oh, what else you got, man?
I'm not talking to you. You don't have any money.
Can I roll a perception to see if there's anything like really just stands out in here?
Yeah, go right ahead.
All right.
I'm giving Luthi the side eye with the one eye I have.
I'm gonna add a D10 to that if you don't mind.
I'm also gonna do so we can add ours together. Guess why not? Cool.
As you're standing here kind of just looking, you notice this sword in the back.
What's the sword you got there in the back?
Yeah, it's a good pick. I think I saw that one too.
Here. Old Rustblade. As he sets it up here on the counter for you.
He'll reach out and grab it and try to unsheath it.
Give me a dexterity saving throw. As you pull on it, the sheath and the sword are pretty much stuck together. And as you kind of pull on it a little bit, and then all of a sudden it pops open and you cut yourself with it.
As I fall off and land next to him.
It seems another one is claimed by Rustblade.
Rust, nature's way of saying, hey, I'm here and I'm coming for your stuff.
What's the story of this Rustblade you say I'm claimed by?
Some nomad brought it to me, and it was beautiful and pristine. Said that he just got done killing a whole bunch of bandits with it, and said that the more blood was soaked on it, it just drank the blood. Well, I don't know if it's true or not, but the longer it's sat here, it's just become a rusted piece of shit.
I mean, if it doesn't kill them, it'll at least make them question their life choices when they see it.
Give them fucking tetanus or something.
So this one's free then, right? Because it's rusty and a piece of shit?
No.
1 copper? I mean, rust.
Rusted or not, a sword is still a sword. And you cut yourself
and
with
an
it,
ant
and
is still a bug.
you can attest it. It's still razor sharp, even rusted as it is.
And what do you want? So what are you exactly? What
How about a trade?
A trade.
You interested in a trade, old Luthi guy? Old Luthi man?
What? What do you have to trade?
Well, one of my swords. Well, one of my clean, perfectly good, normal swords. For your rusty sword.
The dime a dozen short sword.
Well, I mean, it's way better than this rusty thing. You'll get more of a price pretending that this fancy short sword that's 1 of a million is a little bit better than 1 of a million than selling this thing. And I think I'm winning this deal, which means I think you'll win. I think you'll win in this deal. I mean, haha.
Well, it's in his hands. It's his choice. You want the sword or not?
Yeah, I'll take the sword.
There you go. Here, and I
50
pop
gold.
one off my back. 50 gold. So much for trading.
Oh no, I still want your sword too.
Nah, that's not how that works, Luthi boy.
Was 100 before you trade.
100 gold for a rusty sword? Are you kidding me?
Who's to say you don't go out there and kill somebody with it and drink the blood? And then you got the perfectly good sword, just like the nomad said.
Drinking blood? What am I, Vespa? Well, maybe it's whiskey.
Jesus Christ. No fucking.
What about 20 gold with the short sword?
25.
Deal.
30. Sorry, just had to throw my 2 cents
I
worth
fucking
in.
heard 30. That's what I'm taking.
I unstrap the sword, I throw it on the table. Hey, highway robbery. Unbelievable, this guy.
I'm confused. Was Frank trying to buy that for himself? Because he cuts himself.
Yeah.
So it'd be the perfect sword for Frank to have.
Yeah.
'Cause not only does he cut himself, which would feed the sword, but if he cuts more people after he cuts himself, it feeds the sword more.
Yes, that is the idea.
I mean,
Yes.
glad
I'm
you
a
got
team
on that
player.
train. Glad
But
you got on that
Oren's
train.
giving one of his short swords.
You all make excellent
Sheldon just
points.
Giving
So
the
that's
sword-
why we did it.
sword.
Yes, he's helping me sweeten the deal for the sword.
I help the body. Body does
Help
good
the
things
party.
together. Hey, I'm
Yeah.
earning my keep, and I just joined this crew.
Yep.
Unbelievable. Well, I got 1 sword now, but we'll figure it out.
One sword will get you plenty far.
Oh,
Yeah.
for sure,
gotta-
for sure.
Yeah. And Luther will throw you a steak knife.
Baby knife.
Gatito blade.
I shall name you Baby Knife, and I put it on my my boot the boot slot that I have for a knife.
There you go.
I appreciate you, Luther. You're not too bad.
Ah.
I'll give him the 30 gold.
I already
Well,
took
he
30.
did throw him a fucking knife to help replace his sword.
And we got the axes, the saws for free, technically, so it
Yeah.
works out.
I mean, he still made a lot more money than where the deal we made, but you know.
Yeah, and he got another item back to sell for probably 100 gold.
60.
Fucking
Yeah.
highway robbery.
Yeah, well, that's Luthi for you over there. That's what Luthi does. That's why he's a Luther. You can never trust a Luther. I always say.
I always say.
Yeah.
Oh.
That's an old saying I just made up. Silas, Ignan, what are you doing?
It seems like he was investigating Crazy Joe.
Joe is passed out on the ground.
I'm more investigating to see if, does he have another one of them fancy fucking stones?
He is passed out cold. So I assume that with your investigation, you are basically searching his person. Am I correct?
Yeah.
Ignan, do you have an issue with this?
Nope.
Okay.
He
Silas,
said nope.
Silas, on Crazy Joe, you find 3 gold. You find a handkerchief with unknown substances in it,
That
possibly
can stay there.
boogers.
Oh,
You
that can stay
found
there.
you find some obscure threads that don't match any of the clothing that he has. Various rocks of different shapes and sizes, pretty stones, if you will. But no, none of the prismatic rock.
Just over here looking like a madman, fucking going through the crazy guy's fucking shit. Fucking get mad, and I'm just gonna fling my hands down.
Were you looking for something in particular there?
He said something about rainbows and snakes.
And that's important?
Well, it is to me.
I'll keep an ear out then. Say no more.
In the mayor's office. As you enter the mayor's office, it is by far the nicest and cleanest building in all of the capital. However, the structure is fairly similar in design, still a wooden structure. It is immaculate. There is no broken windows. Every board is in its place. All of the furniture inside is top tier. The rugs are nice and clean. No dust, dirt, or anything can be seen. It's well lit. And as you come inside, Mayor Hargrave is sitting in his seat. There's a young secretary at the desk, and the hammer and Tessa sitting at a table in the far corner.
Aha! One of you from the tavern earlier. Welcome to the office of the mayor.
There's two of us. The other's back at the door.
A shadow in my doorway. Come in, come in.
I'm sure you remember him from the tavern earlier. He's the one that was crying.
I, said not to bother myself with the sight of weaker men.
It was a momentary lapse.
I am
When a strong soul
sure.
like that gets away from me, it's hard to take.
I assume you are here for the research, are you not?
Yes. Someone in our party said that you were willing to help us.
Help is such a difficult word. I'm willing to facilitate a transfer of information if I can have some guarantees that the information will be used in a attempted excursion in my benefit.
What kind of information are you looking for?
No, he's going to give us information on what we're looking for, and for his part, he wants us to bring it to him if we find it.
Exactly.
Say we get your information, we find this artifact. What do we get if we bring it back to you?
Well, I have a few options. You see, while the city and the capital may not look like much, I have a certain pull about it. I have land and the ability resources to build on this land. I could set you up as kings. But maybe landowner or business proprietor is not quite your style. Perhaps just the pure enjoyment of the clink of gold.
As Mayor Hargrave picks up a pouch of gold, he'll step around and he throws it at you, Silas.
I'm not even going to catch it. I'm just going to let it hit the floor.
Gold is not your desire either. Well, I'm sure there's something that you desire in this world. You know, it wouldn't be out of the realm of possibilities to remove that distasteful scar from your face.
And why would you do that?
Oh, see it as a payment, a gratuity, my friend. You return the artifact that I'm searching for. In exchange, I allow you to rejoin civilization again. Though the Badlands, I find, have a certain, je ne sais quoi about them. They are not for everyone. Perhaps you have better things to be doing out in the world, and a scar such as this one would be a hindrance to that.
As far as things out there in this world, the scar is less of a hindrance than you think.
Perhaps they are. You see, I am a man of great influence in this land, and I have gotten that way through determination and tenacity, but also through gratuity. While I can be vicious when is required, I also am merciful, and I try to hear the plea of those that need help the most. An ally of a powerful man in the Badlands is a great boon, wouldn't you say? Imagine it already. Walking out there, being able to say, friends with the mayor of the capital, and actually mean it.
I'm not gonna lie, part of me really wants to scoff at him.
You know, Ignan has your back.
Yeah, something tells me you guys shouldn't do that.
I'm not. While I'm sure being called friend to the mayor is nice, but that's just one person. There's more than just me in this party.
Indeed. What about you, Shadow? What is it you desire?
Here tell rumors of rainbows and snakes.
Speaking of Crazy Joe's prophecies, are you?
Yes, it was quite interesting.
You ever heard of the stories of the snake druids?
No.
The
Well,
ones that came in on a rainbow snake.
that is an old fairy tale as far as I can tell.
Hmm.
The mayor gets into the chest, and as he walks back towards you, he holds 3 prismatic stones in his hand.
You see, I have been what do you say, a collector of these rather interesting artifacts.
The Infinity Stones.
Some say they grant unnatural protections. Others say they grant obscene wisdoms from beyond. Others say they see the serpent god sailing through a rainbow cloud. And yet others say they are visited by a strange half-woman, half-snake. These stones are of great debate in the Badlands. Said to be the remnants of a comet that impacted here a millennia ago. Worshipped by snake druids for their hallucinative abilities. Many went upon some crusade to destroy these things. I don't know why, but I collect them, keep them safe. Possession is power in the Badlands.
Would you be willing to part with those?
Oh, not all of them. Magical trinkets are not.
Hmm.
Hmm.
So if we go on this quest for you, we bring you back this artifact, and you trade with us. Be it removing a scar, giving us gold, houses, or the stones.
I think I found what you desire in this world. You bring me the Eye of Eternity, Silas, and I will give you the 3 stones that I possess.
Hmm. But what about the rest of my party?
I have gold aplenty for them. I feel like you are the one I need to convince, though. I feel like if I get you on board with the project, that you will ensure its completion in a way that will benefit us both.
What project is that?
The acquisition of the Eye of Eternity, and subsequently returning it to my possession.
So you've had it once before, then?
I have never had the eye before.
But you said it needed to be returned to your possession.
Return it from where it is to me.
Definitely an offer to consider, Silas.
Of course, only of consideration. Here,
Great
the
consideration.
information. Please take it. I hope that it will lead you to its discovery. If there's anything else the mayor's office can do for you, do not hesitate to return. The door is always open to friends.
Maybe I'll come back. There might be something you can do for me in the future.
Of course. Of course.
Maybe I'll come back without my party. Maybe there's something you can do for me. And maybe there's something I can do for you.
I am all ears.
It's a conversation we'll have for another time.
I
Maybe
look
when it can just be
forward.
me and you one-on-one.
If you like, I can have my associate escort your friend outside.
That's not necessary right now.
Very well.
As I said,
Yep.
maybe I'll come back by myself.
I await your return with bated breath.
You've intrigued me with being able to remove this scar. Not so much for myself. but for my family.
And whose family is that?
Again, it's all I'm going to say for now. It's a conversation we'll have at another time.
Very well.
One-on-one, me and you.
Well, in that case, I bid you both a good evening. And good luck on your search.
I will take this information to the rest of the party, and we will decide from there where we need to go. Thank you for your kindness.
Of course.
Will you guys be able to get any information?
A bunch.
He gave us the
Yeah.
information, but it comes with a price.
Yeah, all information comes with a price.
It always does when it comes with Hargrave.
Sound like you're speaking from experience over there, Mr. Elliot.
That was a long time ago.
Gold, land, and titles.
Go on.
For the party that's marked, he can remove your scar.
Dolly the camera.
Oh, thank you.
So, for Ignan, Sildan, and myself, he can remove our scar. For everybody else in the party, he promised gold, or he said he owns land here in the capital and can build us a shop or make us kings. And if land and titles are of no interest to you, he has gold.
Anything that Hargrave wants, he doesn't need. Simple as that.
I have no interest in the land.
Seems to be offering up. Sorry.
Go ahead.
No, you first.
I have no interest in the land, the gold, or even removing the scar. I worry that if we were to bring it back to him, he would take care of us like he did Sam so long ago.
There is that possibility.
I'm
But
telling
with
you.
all the power,
Don't say with great power comes great responsibility.
oh no. I was going to say, with all that power that he was talking about, are you sure it should be returned to Balthazar?
Are we sure it should go into Demon Guy over here?
I'm not. At this point, I'm not real sure where it should go, Thorn. Maybe we should put it behind your eye patch.
Who's to say it's not there already?
Maybe it's better off lying where it's at. You all go back to the guild and tell Balthazar that you never found anything about it.
That's where we hide it.
Someone will find it eventually.
Oh, we destroy it. then no one can have it.
Or we keep it for ourselves.
Yeah, but that only breeds fighting amongst each other because somebody's gonna want more power than somebody.
See, I
We don't
care
even know
about
what
the
this
power,
thing is
though.
supposed to do.
Possession is power, after all, Thorn.
It's also 9/10 of the law.
I know from what he's.
This fucking character is gold. I'm sorry.
I
Yeah,
fucking love it.
It's amazing. I love it. He claims it can control the weather for that much to make it rain and for stuff to grow.
You know, I once knew someone who could control weather, but that was a long time ago. Perhaps another universe.
Did she have white hair?
You know her.
Sounds familiar.
Sam, what do you know of Balthazar? We've been living with him and helped doing different things for him out of necessity. But you've been around the longest.
Unfortunately, when you've been around as long as I have, you tend to forget a lot of things. You remember a lot of things when you get there, and I never remember Balthazar ever being a bad person, though. If that makes any sense. But
Well,
to hear the things that he would do to me, I must have really pissed him off.
Killing the man's wife would do that.
You did what the whole? That's insane. I've done some fucked up shit.
Supposedly, he shoved her face into a piano.
Yeah,
allegedly.
Oh,
Allegedly.
No, allegedly
hearsay,
about
then.
that one.
The truth shall set you free, Mr. Elliot. Let it rip.
Anyway.
I mean, if I got my hand all the way up in there, I could have scrambled your brains a little bit. You never know. Could have kicked in
Keep
some
your
old
hands
memories.
out of me.
Oh, you better not fall asleep. It's coming.
Luckily for you, being an undead fucktard like I am, I don't have to sleep.
I believe, getting back to the conversation at hand, whether we should leave it there or not is probably not the best idea. If he's already got this much information about where it's at, it's only a matter of time before you send someone else. If we just leave it there.
You know, it's a good question as to why he's left it there for so long if he has all of this. He's got location and information about what it is and what it does, and he obviously wants it real bad. Why hasn't he just sent out his mercenaries or his lackeys to go get this thing? Why does he want us to go do it?
We're indispensable. We're for hire.
Maybe, just maybe, here's a thought. Maybe Crazy Joe wasn't crazy until he went after it. He did have a map after all.
It's a good point. Well, we all got a couple screws loose.
So that's it. We're expendable.
Well, of course. Why wouldn't? I mean, that's why they hire mercenaries. We're expendable.
We
like
go
the
in
show,
there,
The
and
Expendables.
go in there and try to get the thing, and if we die trying, oh well. Don't have to pay nobody.
They pay the next jump. That's right. But if we found it, we become indispensable.
We become the Untouchables.
Da, 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 da.
We would become the mayor's A-team, that's for sure.
We would become wanted.
Yes.
We would almost avenge everyone who's fallen trying to get it.
They could call us the Fantastic Five.
Mm.
The Incredible Five. Yes.
Or the Hateful Five.
I thought that was supposed to be 8.
The Furious Five.
That was terrible. I saw that one. So bad. They should have just stopped after the first one.
I feel like we have once again become distracted about what we should be doing.
I have a tendency to just run my mouth. I'm sorry. I mean, they do call me the Merc with the mouth.
Meows.
Well,
But old Grumpy Pants here got a new weapon. Cut
The
himself
way
with it already, too.
that doesn't surprise me. He's always cutting himself or stabbing himself with an arrow.
I'm going to look to Grumpy real quickly, put my hand on his shoulder, and be like, if you need someone to talk to, I'm always here.
Plug
I
suicide awareness
appreciate
number.
it. I appreciate it.
988.
Oh. I appreciate it, but the reason I cut myself is like I've told them, it's for the blood magic.
Sildon, why don't you go ahead and do a investigation on the sword since you cut yourself with it?
All right, we'll do.
Oh, it was right there.
Sildon, as you pull the sword out a second time, and this time you're much more careful opening it up, and it opens extremely easier this time around. And while the blade is still greatly rusted, right at the edge where you cut yourself, a bit of gleaming silvered metal is now exposed.
No, it seems he wasn't fully lying about it. Where I cut myself earlier, the rust is gone. The blade looks immaculate here.
Part of the blade, part of the crew. I'm sorry, what? Yeah, you're right. That was weird.
I just stabbed the cat with the blade real quick for that joke.
Whoa.
No, I joke, but
Whoa.
A kid.
Watch where you're pointing that thing. Man. Quick reflexes.
Well,
Feline agility gets me out of there. Meow.
the way I see it is we go in and we get it for ourselves and then figure out what to do with it.
yep, there's no point in arguing about what to do with it if we can't even get it in the first place.
Exactly.
No.
We argue what to do with it once we have it, if we have it. This could be a wild goose chase. Nobody's found it in how many years? I mean, who's to say that Mr. Elliot over here didn't die trying to get it in the first place?
I died because Hardgrove ripped my head off.
And I wish
This
I could do
last
that.
time.
I mean,
Was that the original death? Or this past time?
That was a few ago.
what was the original? Tell us your story.
Really doesn't remember.
I remember
me.
my original death. I
Oh,
only
you
remember it.
lucky.
I only remember it because of the fire burning my flesh off my bone.
I mean, was it a tragic tale of betrayal, or did you just get tired of having flesh? I mean,
I've told you all, well, not him, but
that I lived a bad life, killed a lot of people for no good reason other than just people paying me money, which I'm sure you understand.
Oh, yes. Money is green or gold or yellow. If it's money and it can be spent, that's what I take.
Well, guess what? They pay
Chicken
other
blood.
people the same money to hunt you down. And as good as you are, and as strong as you think you is, against 100 hired men, against one, those are unfair odds. I found myself in some fucking horse stable. Archers everywhere. And by nightfall, they got tired of waiting. They just burned that barn to the ground. That was when I seen her. First time, that fucking witch. She reached through the fire and grabbed my head, ripped it off my shoulders, and hurled me through the plains of Avernus like a fucking comet. Only to get chucked out my fireplace and slammed into the same piano I killed that bitch in. I've probably died 20, 30, 40 times since then.
Yeah.
Always the same. That witch shows up at the moment of my death, rips my head off, and flings me back through hell. And there my skull sits until somebody else picks me up as a trophy, a trinket, whatever.
To be
You guys
fair,
went to Avernus and got a skull?
I did not pick you up as a trophy or a trinket. We had a
We picked you
mutual
up as a
agreement.
friend.
You wanted a body, I told you I would get one.
You helped us lead us through the Badlands, and we needed the help the most.
And thus doing so has become our friend.
Well, friend adjacent. I'm still working it out here. But you seem pretty cool. You got unique abilities and such. So could we like take your head off at any moment? Like how's that work?
I would rather you not.
Well, I understand that, but like how does it work?
Well, now that I've found myself a body again, I'm basically walking, talking undead. But
Yeah.
I'm cursed. So I still have a mortal sort of time frame. I basically could live forever as I am, just if I suffer critical damage or do something dumb, get myself killed somehow. Well, my skull will always return to its resting place.
So we know exactly where to find you again. That's good news.
If you survive whatever killed me.
Well, so theoretically, right? If someone was to take your head off, could it put it back on the body?
Probably not. Something about this magic, once I'm decapitated, it's like a death. Just like if you were to have your head removed. I'd go right back through Avernus and end up in the piano. Anyway, I guess that's neither here nor there.
All right. We'll keep your head on. You don't need you losing your bones here.
I appreciate it. Anyway,
I mean, if you do, I'll just have to go get you another set.
what's the plan for the night? Darkness is setting down here on the capital before too much longer.
Well, I think Halo's gonna go back to the tavern and sing and dance a few.
No, I think we're getting rooms at the inn.
The hotel, yeah. Probably a good idea to get some rest.
You guys can afford that place. I'm gonna go find a hay barrel somewhere. And
No. Remember,
No,
part of the
you
crew.
joined us, so
no,
We will cover
I
your
mean, I
room for the
couldn't,
night.
I couldn't impose.
it's not an imposition. You're
It's
part of
just
our crew.
part of the. We told you, part of the crew, you get certain perks.
Well, I ain't opposed to that. It's been a while.
Yeah, it's better not to fight them. Unless you're willing to actually fight them.
I'm pretty
All right.
squishy.
No,
On the inside.
that one's too easy. I'm not even gonna touch it.
Thank you.
You want to see something easy that you want to touch? I can show you it.
You want to see a magic trick?
Bam! Where did the pencil go?
Well, you see, I have this king that's right here. Okay, and then when I do this
Wow.
specific thing, pow! Where'd the king go?
I can't believe you rolled a 20 exactly when you needed it to.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Well, I tell you.
Because he's breaking
Right.
the fucking fourth wall and shit.
Excuse me, Mr. Elliot, as I reach up the rib cage again. Whoosha! There's the king. At least I said excuse me this time.
Don't do it again.
Oh, this is going to be such fun.
All right. Well, I tend to not go near the hotel. You guys are gonna have to lead the way, because, well, you know.
Very well.
You know, they called Marla Old Iron Grip. You know why?
What is that?
Well, I mean, she's got all that lube. Pardon me. Ding 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 ding.
Oh, you're one of those people.
Sorry, I've never been in here. It's just
No, I mean one of those people that see a bell and have to ring it 50 million times.
sorry. My friend here couldn't help himself.
Welcome to the hotel. How can I be of service to you?
We were looking to get some rooms for the night.
Your names?
I'm still good.
Yes.
So
Well,
then,
he's grumpy. He's grim. That's Halo, and back there's Mr. Elliot.
Silden, I believe, Mr. Moonwatcher, if you would proceed down the hallway to the last door on your left, I believe your roommate is expecting you.
Very well.
Of course.
Of course.
I'll hand over 100 gold to Silas. You guys have a good night.
Oh my god.
What's that all about?
It's better if you don't ask. Him and the lady at the bar, at the tavern.
Oh,
Ravenna?
the one that slayed once. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. They have this weird dynamic.
Name?
Silence.
The camera jolly.
Oh, thank you.
You're welcome.
And which room would you prefer, a basic or a premium?
Bruh. Well, do you two have a preference in rooms?
I'll take a basic one. I don't need all the fancy stuff.
I don't sleep, so I don't even need a room. I'll just stay out here around. This looks good enough for me.
Yeah. Yeah.
Basic or premium?
Yes, would you like
Meow?
a basic room or premium room?
Oh, I muted myself. I didn't hear anything you guys said.
Basic or premium room?
Basic
Oh,
or premium?
I am basics for me, guys. I mean, I really can't impose for something that's more than that.
Well, then I guess I'll take the premium room.
It seems right with the Halo and stuff.
Jasper will hand you a golden key. It'll be the first door on your left.
Thank you.
Next, please.
Go ahead.
Your name?
Ignan.
We only have basic room left, so please take this key. Either room on the right will work for you.
I will take the first room on the right.
And
What's up, Jasper?
Mr. Thorn, I assume that you will be staying with us this evening, or would you like to take the room fee and pocket it and sleep in the hay?
You know me too well.
I do.
But,
hay outside is available for you.
Perfect. Perfect. Do you know anything about some Eye of Magic or, just people in town doing some weird stuffs?
There was a nomad woman who was wandering around town earlier, causing a fuss about some magic trinket. She was with that drunkard.
Crazy Joe?
Yeah.
You got this broad's name?
No. I tried to stay away from the public square.
Understandable. It's like I stay away from your rooms.
Here's the room fee, Thorn.
Thank you.
Enjoy the
appreciate
hay.
info. Appreciate the intel. Old habits die hard, fellas. Old habits die hard.
Oh, that's fine. That is absolutely fine.
Yeah, I mean, your choice.
Fucking love it. Oh my god.
It's the same thing that with Bones.
Poor Silas. Hey, Charlie, how good are these walls?
Silas, go ahead and give me a perception
Why
check.
you think I took a basic room?
Yeah, but see, you took this basic room. I should have taken it and made you take here or the premium.
Yes.
Now you get to hear the walls.
My what do you want me to?
Perception.
Why do you think I chose the hay barrels on this side of the hotel? Oh, yeah.
Oh,
damn.
time
Oh,
to roll
damn.
it now. Oh shit.
Silas.
I'm screwed.
My
Silas.
man gets no sleep.
Everything.
Yeah, these walls are practically paper. You can literally hear everything.
Okay.
And I will leave it up to your imagination in excruciating detail the wet macaroni noises that are coming from the room next to you.
Well, I guess next week we'll have to see if I wake up first or not.
You will probably not wake up first because you will have not gotten any sleep until they are done.
Oh,
So,
if I'm not gonna get any sleep,
Silden,
then...
roll me a performance to see how long you last.
All right.
Yes, this is a thing.
It is fine.
It's a weekly thing. Slow.
Silas.
Meow. Meow, meow.
Silas.
Yeah,
You know what that means. Tim knows what's coming now.
Silas, I'm sorry, bud. They're not doing much sleeping tonight. At one point, you're pretty sure you hear a tiger. Anyway.
I sleep
Horrible.
like a baby, having dreams about a devil running away from me.
You mean a nightmare?
You may actually hear them too. With
You know, go ahead and give me a perception at advantage.
I feel like I don't know the character well. Oh my god.
I
Thank God I
mean,
have advantage.
Ignan, you're not hearing things, but it's tolerable with a pillow over your head, you know?
I don't know the character well, but for some reason I feel like Bones.
Silas is at exhaustion 6. Jesus.
He just dies.
I was gonna
He
say
just
you are
dies.
literally dead with exhaustion 6. I want you to know that.
I know, and I can't take it off.
It is right click to reduce
right-click.
exhaustion. Yeah.
Well, fucking boom.
That's too good.
2 points of exhaustion is a pretty extreme for not sleeping. I'm gonna. Everybody's gonna get a long rest except Silas, who gets a short rest.
Exhaustion 1. How about that?
And that is where we are going to end tonight's session. I think that is a beautiful place to stop at the hotel. We have gathered plenty of information. Let us check the journal tracker tonight and see what you have done. So, Saw for Krager, you have asked at the pawn, which you have done.
And the tavern.
And the tavern. Optional was find a saw. So you purchased a saw. So you are ready to return the saws to Krager.
Yep.
So that one is good. Protect Ravina. Did anyone hurt her?
Nope.
All right,
now, currently.
cool.
Nope.
Cloth
Nobody has
for
her.
Harlan. Done. Yeah, basically. The last thing you got to do is give the
We
cloth
just
to
gotta bring it
Fiona.
back.
And then you have collected the lubrication from Marla. So those side quests are all looking good. As far as your main quest,
Best mark in the
We
area,
got-
baby.
You have
All the information from everybody.
additional intel, and yeah, you have gotten all of the information. You have traveled. You have gotten clues. You have formed the alliance because you have
Meow.
picked up your new mercenary, and you are preparing. So yeah, those are the last two things you have to do
Nice.
before the. I mean, there are more hidden steps that you don't see, but yeah, those are the last two things for this step. So there you go.
Yeah,
so
That's the hidden step.
Are we leveling up, boss?
not yet. There is a level up.
I'm that
So-
I'm that meme
so,
after every session. Did we level?
Here's the thing. Just because you pay for mini bosses do not get you mini boss experience.
Oh no, I know.
So because
it's just we're 6 episodes in for your
yeah,
ass.
I mean,
I don't think I asked
I
last week.
want to. We need to level up soon, but we haven't done. I should have given you a level up after the archmage. And
Yeah.
in retrospect, I should have. So why don't I go
Because that wasn't a
ahead?
mini boss.
Why don't I go ahead and give you a level up now? So yes, go ahead and everybody can be level 4 because you deserved it after I almost TPK'd the party from the archmage.
Yep.
Jesus.
So so everybody can be level
was pretty
4
bad.
and we will go into next session with everybody being level 4 because we really haven't had any real story combat since then. So
No.
it would still be canonically correct of a level up. So why don't we do that? So yeah, go ahead and give yourself a level up, and it is from the Archmage fight.
Would I not get that then, correct?
You would, because you're coming into the campaign at level.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you would also be coming into the campaign at level 4 instead of 3.
That it.
So all right. So that
Alright,
is
I
going to be
leveled up.
the end of Exiles for tonight. Thank you guys so much for coming in, hanging out. Appreciate everybody. I love your face. I've got so many stream towns to do. Oh my gosh, I forgot all about those.
Yeah, I was going to say, what about the stream town?
Let's do the stream towns
I'm
now.
going to go to bed.
Okay.
Okay.
I have work tomorrow.
Yeah, as I'll probably have to watch the rest of this tomorrow when you get it uploaded, or I'll ask you about Streamtown tomorrow.
Okay, well, I am going to go ahead and I'm going to stop the stream here so that I don't have to do the stream town on that. So we will
All right,
go
good
ahead
night.
and end the episode here, and then I will start stream town